Death Valley is alive and electric on this perfect autumn evening. What a setup for this showdown between unbeaten teams. Welcome to ESPN's Saturday Night Football on ABC and this presentation of the ACC on ESPN. We have a QB duel in Death Valley. Lamar Jackson, the new sensation in this sport. The sophomore has created 25 total touchdowns in 4 games. But Deshaun Watson is the steely veteran, determined to get his Clemson offense clicking tonight and silence some of the hype surrounding number 3 Louisville as they come calling against number 5 Clemson, a game with enormous impact on the looming playoff. This is a lot for a young quarterback to handle, but so far Lamar Jackson's been up to the challenge, literally.
He has been amazing to watch because of his rare ability to run and throw. Defenses have tried to plan for him. They've tried to take away his ability to run. It's just much easier said than done.
Meanwhile, Deshaun Watson running an offense here that gained 500 yards per game the last 11 games, hasn't quite met that standard so far this year.
Yeah, but I think tonight's a different approach for the philosophy of Clemson and their coaches. I think you'll see Deshaun Watson more involved in the running game, and I think they feel it has to happen.
Chris, thank you very much, Coach. So much hype and focus on your sophomore quarterback here. What do you expect from him to be successful tonight?
Oh, he's going to come out and play relaxed and just do what he does. Get the ball to his players, mix it around, utilize his ability, go out there and have fun, have a big smile on his face.
If you're successful tonight, what will the difference be?
I think it'll be our ability to stop their run and for us to make big plays on offense.
Thanks very much. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Let's go across to Sam.
Coach, there's been so much talk about how to stop Lamar Jackson, but in your mind, do you have to contain him in order to win this game?
Yeah, he's a great player. We got to tackle him.
So what's priority number 1 when he has the ball in his hands?
Tackling.
Oh, well, that made it really simple. That's all you got to do.
It's really not any more complicated than that. We got to tackle.
All right, well, then I'll catch up with you about that at halftime, Chris.
Bugle boots it, and Samuel steps up to take it. Hit hard, short of the 25-yard line. And here comes Lamar Jackson. Play relaxed, says Bobby Petrino. Can he possibly do that tonight?
Bring the pressure and come after him.
Jackson flips it over the head of L.J. Scott, who came out of the backfield. 2 penalties to start the possession, undoes it. Christian Wilkins on the pressure there. So Deshaun Watson and the Tigers will take over at their 41-yard line.
A veteran in these kind of atmospheres. He has quarterbacked and engineered a lot of big games over the last 2.5 years.
So far this year. McLeod in motion. They hand it, though, to Wayne Gallman. And he breaks the tackle and gets into Louisville territory with a first down. A quiet determination by this guy to finally get going. Louisville doesn't rush a bunch of guys, and a throw over the middle, almost intercepted. Making a break in the ball was Tremaine Washington. Had a later 61-yarder. He might have scored if he hadn't cramped up. So Andy Teasdall boots it high, doesn't give Alexander a chance, and they'll knock it dead just short of the goal line. 0-for-3 start for Jackson. They hand it off of the I formation, and busting loose is Jeremy Smith. He's the short yardage back, but makes a huge play out across the 35 before Jadar Johnson drove him out. They put him in there because they wanted to hammer for just a yard or 2 to make it safer. Instead, they get out of jail. This time, Jackson keeps it, and he's dropped in the backfield by that man again. What a start for Wilkins, Kirk. Crowding the line, coming after Watson, gets good protection. The ball is deflected as it goes out. Williams tried to make the catch, and they're calling it a catch at the 45. Bounced off his foot, and now someone comes in, and another official does not hit the ground. They take it away. It's incomplete. Just got it away from the pocket. Jackson closed down, sacked again. Scott Pagano, a backup tackle, along with Cleveland Farrell. Louisville brings the heat again. And Watson steps up, cannot get away. Wrestled down by James Hearns, the junior from Tallahassee. It'll be 4th down.
Away from the teeth of the Clemson defense.
On 2nd and 6, Jackson finally completes a pass, and this is Staples who moves the sticks out to the 30. Out of the pistol. Jackson keeps it, gets around the edge as the Tigers lost contain that time, Kirk.
Yep.
L.J. Scott is the back, but Jackson's going to throw on 3rd and 10. Takes a shot downfield. Then the catch is made inside the 5 by Cole Hicatini, the tight end.
Given that play action opportunity to run or throw.
Instead, it's Smith again, and he dives for a touchdown as Louisville draws first blood, an 82-yard, 11-play march. They bring 5. Watson gets it away, leg it over the middle. A nice dart for Deshaun. His first real positive pass play, moves the ball to the 45.
Turned and running, it opens up a crease.
Gain 24. Crank up the tempo. Williams breaks a tackle and scoots to the 40 of Louisville. And here comes a flag.
Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Number 11. Defense. 15 yards on the run. Automatic. First down.
Everything to do with the pass rush and the coverage.
Handed off inside to Gallman, and he breaks a tackle. Wayne Gallman still barreling for a first down inside the 15. Flipped across the middle and intercepted. Intercepted by Jair Alexander as Watson made a tough decision down there near the goal line.
That read normally would be a give to the running back.
2 tight end look on 3rd and 2. Jackson backpedals, flips it for a screen, and a diving catch is made for a first down again.
Play against the fast-flowing defense.
Oh, Jackson wasn't expecting the snap there. It's loose. A scramble for the football. Clemson's got it. Boulware recovered it as a miscommunication between center and quarterback.
Comes back. They're stacking these receivers again on both sides.
Watson from the pocket looks down the field to Deion Kane, and he collects it for a Clemson touchdown.
Can throw the ball for 60 minutes downfield.
Hit and drop behind the line there is L.J. Scott. Terrific penetration right away.
Running back, it's a misread.
3rd and 15. Jackson, flick of the wrist, fires it downfield. Diving interception. Jadar Johnson, who made the pick to seal the win a year ago against Louisville, comes up with this back-to-back turnovers for Jackson's offense.
You talk about range from a center field free safety. He's sitting back playing man free in the middle of the field, and he has some real closing speed. Ball is up in the air, and honestly, Chris Johnson's just playing backyard football.
Meanwhile, Clemson at the 45. And another design run for Watson. He shows the strength, loses the ball, comes out, it's a turnover, and Louisville recovers at the 40. Chucky Williams came up with it.
Boy, that a good job here by this defense at ripping at the ball. James Hearns, the junior, who's known for his pass rushing skills, does not give up on that play, and Watson's fighting for yards. He looked to me that he was still up, and they ripped at that football. You can see him right there.
Yeah.
Ball is out.
A takeaway for Louisville's defense. 4 turnovers already tonight. Radcliffe loses the ball again. It's a scrum. Clemson says they've got it. They come out with it. And it is a Clemson takeaway. Carlos Watkins with the recovery. Turnover epidemic in Death Valley. Watson still not looking like himself.
No,
throwing the
open receiver.
football.
That's a touchdown.
And Gallman bursting free. Touchdown! Clemson cashes in another takeaway. On 3rd and 2. Little play action. Jackson again. Loops it downfield. And a jump ball. Nice play to break it up by Tankersley. Staples was the intended receiver. 4th down. Yeah, he's only averaging 4 yards a carry coming in. That's way below what he averaged last year, but he is getting to bust loose. Adam Choice replaces him. McLeod, though, in motion, takes a little pop pass, makes the cut. Ray into Louisville secondary. A dozen yards. Comes in motion again. This time it's Watson in the pocket. Shoots it downfield for Kane again, who makes a diving catch for a touchdown. His second tonight. Welcome back, Deon Kane.
Good for Deon Kane. Guy that was sent home from the national championship game. Failed a drug test. Dabo didn't flinch, sent him home. Didn't go through spring ball. Has been off to a slow start this year. Coming back to this team. Has had a bunch of drops in the first 4 games. Incredibly talented 5-star recruit out of the Tampa area.
What if Tony Elliott says? You got to find your mojo. You got to get your mojo back and just have fun, play ball. You know?
Yeah, tonight he's
pretty fun tonight so far.
This is not alone.
On 1st down, Jackson fires complete, quick, weaving into the secondary, knocked down at the 23, and now Louisville's in business.
He can get into the head of the quarterback. He knows how competitive he is. Now that he's mad, he wants to make plays for himself.
Final minute, 3rd and 5. Jackson escapes again, lost it to the end zone, jump ball incomplete. Hicatini was the intended receiver. Tankersley was all over him. That's not a linebacker, a corner on him. And he just sneaks it through.
So they need to make sure they take control of that.
12 penalties in the first half. Watson on 1st down. And they're not going to play it too conservative. They're going to go to Scott, who's across midfield. Tigers have all 3 timeouts. 25 seconds, 2 more timeouts. Watson back. No pressure. Throws it down the middle of the field to Leggett, who just gets grabbed. An easy interference call. That time on the Cardinals, Josh Harvey-Clemens. He moves into the 35 now with 19 seconds. Watson from the pocket delivers a low throw, catch made at the 16-yard line.
Here over top of Mike Williams, try to take him away.
Only 3-man rush look for Louisville. And they pressure Watson, who's flushed out, delivers complete inside the 5 to Williams. 9 seconds to play. On 1st and goal, Watson fires high. Touchdown, Scott. And the Tigers extend the lead with 5 seconds before halftime. What a drive. 73 yards. Just 32 seconds. And the Tigers, after hearing all the hype about this high-powered offense coming into their house, have made a strong second quarter statement. They will take an 18-point lead as we take it to Tom Rinaldi with Petrino.
Thank you very much, Chris. Bobby, how would you assess your team's composure in that first half?
Yeah, we got to get our poise back. You know, there's a lot of stuff going out there on the field, not going our way. We got to just calm down, get our poise back, and go out and play. We can't turn the ball over.
Thank you very much. Sam.
Well, Coach, 28 points in the second quarter. So to you, what was the difference in your offense between the first and the second?
Well, we were running the ball well. I think we had 1 pass completion in the first quarter. I don't know if we've ever had 1 pass completion in the first quarter. But we just missed on a couple plays, turned it over. But, hey, they've just hung in there. Defense is playing great. We've met turnovers. We've gotten them back. I think we might be +1. I don't know. But we're right there. But bottom line is we're throwing and catching, and we're running the football. And that opens everything else up. Really proud of how we're playing up front on both sides.
Thanks, Coach. Chris, back to you.
Pretty cool.
He had a big game in the opener against Auburn. He was a workhorse there with 123, but not much since then. On the slant, in and out of the hands of McLeod, and a diving attempt. It's a pick. A circus grab by Chucky Williams off the hands. That wasn't the quarterback's fault.
And it's the little things. Ray McLeod, the ball is thrown right into his hands, goes off his shoulder pad, and into the waiting arms of Chucky Williams.
So coaches the wide receivers, co-coordinator with Chris Klemakis. On 2nd down, Jackson takes off and darts inside the 30. You get a glimpse of the acceleration we've seen throughout the first 4 games.
How they can try to attack you down in this area.
Should be a huge win for the Clemson defense if they can force a field goal attempt. Jackson over the middle, wide open. Touchdown is James Quick. They didn't account for the senior leading receiver.
Louisville touchdown.
James Quick is the go-to guy. I'm with you, Chris. I'm very surprised he's lined up here, and nobody accounts for him. They brought the blitz. Great recognition by Lamar Jackson. Not only the middle linebacker, but the free safety came as well. There's nobody left there, and Lamar Jackson able to recognize that. Keep talking about keep your poise. He sure kept his poise on that play.
And Quick raised his hand just in case the quarterback didn't see him. Hey, Lamar, I'm wide open. But a miscue on the PAT. On 3rd and 1, some traffic and some confusion in the backfield as Watson and Gallman nearly collided, and Drew Bailey makes the stop, and Louisville's going to get the ball back. Radcliffe's got it, and he's got some room. Radcliffe into Clemson territory. Physical run down to the 43.
If he hurdles me, I'm going to grab him and body slam him.
Yeah, he said it shouldn't be a problem to contain him.
Well, he's playing well tonight.
On 3rd down, Jackson flips it complete. And again, it's Hicatini with a crucial catch and a gain down near the 20. His 5th catch tonight. Jackson keeps it. And gets around the corner, dancing free inside the 10. See if they're just trying to unclog the middle. The Tigers are all over. Look at him spying the quarterback here. It's Jackson all the way in a run, and they were ready for it. And Boulware drops him for a loss back at the 5. It's 4th down. Ricky, having had the PAT blocked, he was good in his earlier field goal attempt, and this one is knocked through, but again, keeps the lead at 9.
And come from the left. Let's see what they do.
Back off at drink 5. Watson trying to get away and does. 1st down. Still running. And shows the elusiveness into Louisville territory. Again, a straight run. Evades traffic. Deshaun Watson spinning down near the 20. You said it'd be a huge part of the game plan tonight. From the 20. 1st down. Fake to Gallman, and Watson delivers over the middle. And the catch made by Leggett, lost the ball. A turnover. Chucky Williams, who earlier made the pick in this quarter, has got the football. He's still running. Alexander knocked it loose, Kirk. Another turnover.
Alexander has been everywhere tonight. Doesn't give up on this play. Actually, it's a really well-designed play by Clemson. But watch Alexander against the big man. I don't know if that ball ended up hitting the ground. Nonetheless, whether it's an interception or a fumble, it's Louisville ball without the big playability.
Lead 7 on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure again. Jackson flips it complete, and that's Smith. And the back rumbling deep into Clemson territory. Another big 3rd down conversion. Jackson straight back from the pocket. Good protection, delivers a strike down inside the 15-yard line. Drive has been quick. Inside of 2 minutes, they moved it 65 yards. Jackson keeps it, spins, still on his feet, diving down 1st and goal.
They've been down here 4 times, only 2 touchdowns.
Jackson, keeper, and scores, standing up, and Louisville is roared right back in this game.
It's the first time that we have seen the Clemson defense on its heels. A little bit unsure, a little bit maybe questioning and flat-footed as opposed to confident, sure, sound, efficient, pinning their ears, knowing what's coming before it happens. He and Devontae Fields right next to each other.
Watson trying to escape the pressure, just dumps it into the ground to avoid a big loss. They were all over him. Keith Kelsey from his linebacker position.
This crowd, this defense, boy, they have shown a lot tonight.
Jackson flips it. Hicatini's been a huge weapon. They just have not been able to cover him. Crowd, which has been listless, trying to get back in and inspire this defense. Jackson takes off, slips a tackle, slips into the secondary, bumped out of the 30, and now you're seeing the Lamar Jackson that lit up college football the first month.
Backers Joseph and Boulware quite a bit.
3rd and 12, crucial because the field goal game is shaky for the Cardinals. That's a catch made by Staples. It's not a first down from 28. Take that, he says. Watson looking to throw. Thrown downfield, and it's intercepted. They test Jair Alexander again, and he makes the quarterback pay. What a night for him.
Deshaun Watson just puts his ball up in the air and hopes Kane can come up with it. It's the wrong guy to test.
3 turnovers tonight. 2 picks and a forced fumble. Now Jackson with the lead here. Thought about taking a deep shot, and now escapes, and look out. The sprinter in space. A little dead-legged move, and he's off and running inside the 15. Has this thing ever turned around?
You better make sure number 8 can't get to the outside on an option play.
He's trying to. No pitch. Gets the edge and scores standing up. You can expect it. You can try to defend it, but it's so tough to stop. Alexander's pick sets up another Jackson touchdown run.
You've got to set the edge against number 8. You cannot let him get to the outside, and it is easy for him here. Nobody sets the edge. He walks to the outside, and there's that stiff arm again.
So Dabo Swinney trying to get his offense collected here. Still a 1-possession game. Once up 18, now down 8. Scott again has some room. Artavis Scott dances, cuts it back, and is in the clear. Artavis Scott just the kicker to beat. And he angles him out of bounds, but the huge return sets up Clemson at the 23. Watson keeps it, pitches it across the middle. Touchdown, Williams! Another lightning quick, massive momentum change on the kickoff return, and now a 2-point conversion for Clemson to try to tie it.
Clemson did not hesitate on the play call. Right away, lined up. Ball in the left half.
Empty backfield. Watson for the end zone. Batted up and intercepted. And so the 2-point try fails, and Louisville holds on to the lead.
They're now on 3rd and 3.
Some of the Tiger players from the sidelines jumping around. Here comes the heat. Jackson batted down, and he had Hicatini wide open in the flat, but Watkins batted it away. He's matched up on Kane on the top. Watson looks that direction. Now escape, flips it back low, and it's caught there by Trevion Thompson, his first catch tonight. Sean perhaps with some reduced mobility. Back in the pocket, flips it across the middle. Caught! Kane continues a huge night and fights down to the 31. 24 in the 3rd and 5. They're in Hugel's field goal range already.
12 men on the field for
some confusion. A flag comes in, a free play. Watson fires back, catches Leggett open. Leggett rumbling free down inside the 10, scores! With a free play, Watson took advantage, and Leggett rumbles all the way to the end zone. It had been a quiet night for Jordan until that one.
There was confusion from the very beginning on that play from Louisville. The sidelines trying to get the attention of the defense with 12 men on the field, and you'll see in this replay.
What a drive, though, Kirk. 8 plays, 85 yards, and 257 with the lead 4. They'll go for 2 again.
How about the 3rd down throw on the last play before the touchdown?
24-yarder to Kane. Gallman motions out. Watson, pop pass, got it, Leggett. Jackson back, delivers near side. In a battle for the ball won by Staples.
Their plan and how they're trying to slow him down.
2nd and 1. Option keeper still dancing in the clear. Jackson now shows the power.
Time is not an issue. It's about execution and trying to find the open man.
Jackson rips a quick throw and a catch again by Reggie Bonifant, who gets involved now.
There.
Jackson spins, escapes, still alive, fires to the end zone, incomplete. Wow. Somehow he avoided the loss of the 4th down. Got to get to the 2-yard line to keep hope alive. Jackson flips it short, quick, works free, fights, spins out of bounds, did not get there. Did not get there, came up a yard short as Marcus Edmond saves the game for Clemson.
Didn't you just say something about if this feels like Notre Dame?
Yep.
It really does. In the same end zone, the Tigers defense comes up with a stop. He's in the inside. He works to the outside. Nobody's in the flat. Quick's trying to get to that 1st down marker. Comes well short.
Did he have headed back inside there?
I thought he would have tried to fight to get the 1st down.
And Watson rallying, making some huge plays on that eventually game-winning touchdown drive. Wasn't perfect. It wasn't pretty and clean from his perspective, but it's winning. An ACC showdown, a quarterback duel in Death Valley that lived up to the hype and then some. As the sea of orange engulfs this field. A yard short for Jackson and the Cardinals on that 4th down play. Somewhere in that sea of humanity is Sam with Dabo Sweeney.
Yes, we got a little security, Coach. That is a huge win. How would you describe the significance of this one?
Say that again.
How would you describe the significance of this huge win?
Well, we want to be 12-0, and you can't win 12 till you win 5. So there's a great win. Listen, Louisville played their hearts out. We stuck it up in the 3rd quarter. We had the right plays, but we fumbled the ball, turned it over. But at the end of the day, you either have the heart or you don't. You have the will to win or you don't. And what can you say, man? Our fans were awesome. And at the end of the day, this is 19 in a row at home. And we're moving on to the next one. Thank you, Lord.
Sam, thank you very much. Deshaun, while we were waiting, you looked up into the sky, you just shook your head and said, what a game. How would you describe it?
I couldn't even describe it. It was just one of the best experiences I've ever had. Just the ups and downs. You know, I just love the Clemson fans for staying and sticking with us and believing. I love my teammates and coaches for, you know, sticking together and believing in each other. And, hey, we pulled it out.
All right, Tom, thank you. Props to Lamar Jackson indeed as he walks off disappointed. But as you said, Kirk, this loss does not knock Louisville out of the playoff consideration. Not the way this happened tonight.
Louisville is not out of it. They have a great opportunity to kind of regroup and play the rest of their conference schedule. And how ironic that Louisville-Houston game, there will be a lot at stake if those two teams keep playing good ball and match up later in the month of November. But this was a classic, an instant classic, and just a fun game to watch.